Honestly, y'all, I'm a bit of a hot mess right now. Dear internet, help me choose. Is it just me, or does it always happen that once you're done finding your equilibrium and you're back at peace with yourself, that everybody wants to be a part of your life? Let me set the stage for you. I was getting back to my equilibrium, doing things I've never done before. Oh, thank you for that Groupon suggestion, by the way. Wine and painting nights are now my new favorite thing, and I'm even thinking about jumping out of a plane. I know, right? I was doing so much better, and I was learning how to live with myself and love myself again when I got not one, not two, but 10 texts from Liam when I was in a yoga class after I missed a call from him. I can't even tell you. My heart jumped into my throat. Okay, not only am I not over him yet, I was so taken aback by all the things that he wrote. He wrote all the perfect things, everything I wanted him to say, and he wants me to call him back. Just like, how is it so easy for him to pull me back in after he pushed me away? And after I was already healing, you know, it's like emotional whiplash. Like, he's the one that didn't want me in his life, so I walked away. And now this feels a little bit like, oh, I was just kidding. Pull yourself together, Amanda. Oh, I'm not even done yet. There is more. When I called Thalia to tell her about what Liam had said, she totally stopped me in my tracks and told me that she might have feelings for me too. This is simultaneously the shittiest and yet most awesome problem that I could have. Like, oh no, 2 people love me. One is an amazing, beautiful, grounded, authentic woman, and the other one is a warm, hilarious goofball who loves the Beatles almost as much as I do. Oh, boo-hoo-hoo, poor me. When I get like this, I often like to make pros and cons lists, but I kind of hate to reduce my life choices to that, so instead I'm going to do best case, worst case scenarios and just give you what's going on in my brain. The best case scenario about opening back up to Liam would be that we would have everything that we did before, which was amazing, and that we'd be able to grow and add onto it, especially if he's, you know, worked through his commitment issues. But the thing is, I know that people don't change that fast, so I guess the worst case scenario is that we would still have the same issues, he would still be a commitment phobe, and I would feel like an idiot for trusting him. And honestly, I'd probably also lose Thalia's respect. I just can't tell you how much it sucks to see a girl that you like go back to a boy that's hurt her. It's a punch in the gut. The best case scenario about telling Thalia that I might be open to dating her again is that we would get to kind of experience our relationship in this new way. We were really kids when we dated, and so we would get to experience this thing that I know would probably be familiar, but it would have this new spark, and we'd get to know each other as adults. And the worst case scenario, though, is I'm afraid of the backlash from Liam, quite honestly. I think he would take it as an insult to his manhood. You know, he struggles with jealousy, so I think he would see it like I was just waiting to get back together with her or something. But it's just so screwed up that my worst case scenarios are totally bound up in how Liam and Thalia would react. Like, it should matter more what I want. But the truth is that this is such an ultimatum. I'm gonna end up hurting one of them either way. For the longest time, people in my life have always told me that it's important to love yourself first before asking anyone else to love you. And that totally makes sense, I get that. But it's really hard for me to compartmentalize like, oh, do I love myself enough? Yes, check, what's for lunch? I think it's on the days when we're struggling to love ourselves the most that we really need help from other people. You know, were there days when I woke up a total mess? Yes. Would a hug have helped? Yeah. Or maybe just some words like, hey, I'm really proud of you, just keep going. Yeah, that would have been amazing. So it's on the days when, you know, you struggle to love yourself that you really need that helping hand. You need that encouragement. It's on those days when it's really hard for me to power through that I found myself reaching out to Thalia, and I feel so grateful for that. She's so wonderful, and she really is there for me. But that's when I've kind of realized that I'm craving Liam. I miss just being able to text him something funny and have him respond something funny back. I just miss him. My breakup with Thalia wasn't really like this, by the way. I think it's probably because we both had college and, you know, we had reasons to move on, and we both worked really hard to get to that place where we could be like, I love you, I'm rooting for you, I'm friends with you. And to be honest, that's kind of how I still feel. Like, I worked really hard to get over her. And I'm at this place where I'm peaceful and I don't super need her validation. But Liam, I miss the days when we would just hang out all day, and then at the end of the day, I would still want to text him. Or we would just hang out for hours and talk about nothing and just be totally entertained. He seriously just has the warmest hugs and the deepest kisses. But here's the thing. I know that I like him more than he likes me. And maybe it does make more sense to go for the person that likes you rather than the person that doesn't fully reciprocate, but I don't know, that's still just such a crap deal. I wish it was as easy to be vulnerable with the people in my life as it is to be with you guys. Dear Internet, thank you for making me feel like I was a part of something bigger than myself. You guys have always been there for me whenever I needed it, and I want to thank you, especially if you made it to the end of this video, for coming along for the whole ride. It's been really scary sharing a lot of this stuff, and it's been so wonderful hearing your advice and learning about life. I think that's what we're here for anyway. So I don't think I'm going to be picking up my camera to vlog about my love life anytime soon, but if anyone's going to hear a peep about it, it's you. I'm sending you love and light. Until next time.